as I said to the PNP and I said to the JLP, do not pull us into your election.
With us going into a general election this year, is there any concerns that you have going into the election?
No. No.
Your take on the election issue?
No. I have said from the beginning that I first got here when the election, when the rumor about the election coming up, I've been asked that question about, I think it from your organization, about the election and so forth. It's not up to the United States government to determine the government, the people of Jamaica, who's going to govern them. That is the Jamaican people. That is solely what we, as you see, it's like they see the ABC, American, Brits, and Canadians, and the EU. What they are always concerned about, I mean always concerned about, is how honest the balloting is. That's the main concern that I think that we've had. We've seen here lately about how the balloting was taking place, and nobody seemed to know. You got a black. Once you get somebody with the black thumb that says I voted, and then the person over here says I haven't voted, but yet on the registration it shows that they voted. So that's the main concern that we have, or anybody has from any other government looking at Jamaica, as they do the U.S. is how secure is the ballot box. We had and have a very good relationship with the JLP. We also have a very good relationship with the PNP, with Peter Bunting, Phillips. I meet with them not on a regular basis, but it was interesting. Yesterday, I was with the JLP. I went in the morning, and I had lunch with the PNP at lunch. So we're apolitical. We must stay apolitical. And what I mean by that is, as I said to the PNP and I said to the JLP, do not pull us into your election. Do not pull us or use us or any issue that we have concerned about into the election. It's for the people of Jamaica and for you to give your program out to the people of Jamaica, and it's up to them to determine who is going to be the next government here in Jamaica. We will work with whatever government. The only government that I know, of course, is the JLP, because since I've been here, the JLP has been in power. But we've had a great relationship with the PNP, with some of the people, some of the ministers, PNP. We've had 6 or 7 of them right here in this room, doing the same thing that we're doing right now, asking questions. Of course, I didn't always agree with the questions that they asked, but we did answer them.
What questions are asked?
Pardon?
What questions are asked?
What questions did they ask you?
What question did they ask? Well, one they were asking, which is interesting about, was, of course, you know that the PNP is kind of close to people that we're not close to, which is Venezuela, Cuba, China, Russia, Iran now. That's so there's 5 of our relationship. And I said, I think our relationship speaks for themselves with the countries that you asked. There's one thing that I always pointed out to them, is the fact is, if something happened, are you going to turn to China? Jamaica going to turn to China? Who are they going to turn to? There's a security issue. If something happened, who are they going to turn to?
Something like what?
They're going to turn to the U.S. They're going to turn to Uncle Sam. We're not perfect. And that's one of the things that I always point out. We are not perfect. But I can assure you, if the U.S. government opened their borders, I might be just talking to this microphone because nobody else would be here in the room. They'll be in the U.S. That's fact. We know that. So what I'm saying is that our country, no matter what, we welcome the people to come under the conditions that we do have a border, the same as you have a border, the same as I have to have a visa to come to Jamaica. The borders in Jamaica is not open. In most countries are not open. You have to have a visa, or you have to have some form of identification to be in the country.